Gemma?
I'm Katie and this is a Fountain Pen Awakening, and I hope that wherever you are in the world you're doing super good. I'm fantastic. I have finally received the last piece of my planner haul for 2026, and yes, this is probably the 1000 millionth video that's been put out there about planner season for 2026 and lineup and Hobonichi purchases and all that sort of thing. So I'm going to just jump on the bandwagon as well and show you what I eventually ended up getting. So I did put out a few videos talking about what my thoughts were around what I wanted to do in 2026 with regards to my planners and journal ideas. I have been using the Hobonichi since 2023 when I came across it, and I had a cousin and then I had a couple of horns, and I was talking about going with the day free, not the weeks free as I was calling it in the video that I did about my morning routines. I kept on referring to it as the week less, oh that's right, oh my god, embarrassment. Anyway, the day free. I was thinking of getting that because I am not a planner. I don't really need to plan. I don't need the weeks, that format, the vertical week format in my journal. I want more space, and so I was thinking of that. And then I thought to myself, oh my goodness, but then if the pages on the back are blank, then I won't be held accountable, and then I might not journal every day. So I need something that I can actually use that will make me accountable and will be dated but has more space. Long story short, I checked out Sterling Ink and I really liked their daily planner, so I ended up going with that. And here it is here, the Sterling Ink. This arrived just, was it yesterday or the day before? So I was waiting on this to arrive, and then I thought I'll film it. So let me just get rid of these for you. So I decided that I wanted this year from 26 to 30 to get a 5-year journal, and I wanted a cover for it. What I really would have loved was the Iyo Okumi, the special edition one with that beautiful white embroidered cover, but that was like $200 for the set and so on and so forth. And no, so I've already got it. I've already set it up. I mean, I got this ages ago. This is the 5-year one. Yeah, I was just going to wait to get it to see if I could fit some clear covers on it, but then I did all my purchasing on Amazon this year, just because I found everything and there was no shipping charges. So I got a natural leather cover for it, and I've already kind of started setting it up. So that's that. I did get a weeks. Now I wasn't going to get the weeks. Sorry, I'll just take all the paper out of the way. I just wanted to show you that it is original, but I just got it off Amazon. So I ended up going with the paper series, the Gingham Black. And oh my goodness, the smell of this, it smells so good. So just this sort of plain, feels like papery. And then I got this cover for it because I really did want the lily weeks. A bright year. Now I can't get this back in again. So that had sold out on the website where it's our original Hobonichi reseller here in Australia. All the things I wanted had sold out. So that's the cover, which is so cute. This is by Iyo Okumi, not Iyo Okumi. So it says beautiful season, and it's just, I loved all her stuff this year actually. I did want to get the stickers, the garden ones, and I did want to get some of the pencil boards. But, you know, like, to be honest with you guys, I just wanted to go on Hobonichi, buy all the things. But it's like $60 shipping now, and the fact that I didn't want to get the day free, I thought I'll just go Sterling Ink. And because the Sterling Ink planners only come in certain colors, and this came in the black and the grey. I like the actual little box that it comes in, and that's the little pencil board slash at a glance kind of situation that they give you. So nice. That's her own artwork. So I've never had one of these before. This one does have the Tomorrow River paper on it. It is a full year A5, and it is a daily planner. So what that means is it doesn't have the weeks in there. And finishing my thoughts on the weeks, I wasn't going to get one, but then I've really got in the swing of things with my weeks this year. I found a way for it to work, and in here it's kind of like my portable catch-all that I take with. So I thought, well, I'm not going to have a weeks in here, not that I use it for planning or anything, but I do want to have one because I now am loving it, and if I don't get one, I won't be happy with myself. This is my 2025, and it's the Onsoro Hobonichi weeks, which I really love, and I've just, you know, gotten in the swing of things with this. And I finally, because my first one that I ever had, which was 2024, I just didn't know what to do with it, and so it wasn't very successful at all. Whereas with this, I've got into the format now, and I'm using it. I mean, it looks messy, but that's fine because I just use it, you know, as a catch-all for thoughts, for some planning, for the weather, some tracking of habits, what to do, you know, that kind of thing. And it's just working really well for me. So I just sort of set up the page, my work roster, whatever notes, to-do lists. This is like a generic thing, tracking some habits. And in the back, I've actually managed to use it to keep, you know, track of things. Here was my Hobonichi lineup plan. This is what I wanted, and then my actual haul. So I thought I'd sort of write it down here in a nice way. This is my pink inks that I want to try. If you've watched my video on the mission to find a perfect pink ink, please, if you guys have any suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. So far, I've got Ink Studio 273. I've got a Chikidori Cherry. I've got Coral Rose by Noodlers. I've got Kotsumosu Pink. But the pink that I'm looking for is kind of like a baby pink, not like a dusky pinky pink. Anyway, I'm still on the hunt, and those are all the ones that I've tried. So I'm tracking that. All that to say, I didn't want to get a weeks. Then I've got into the weeks, so I got a weeks. And now the weeks that I got to match this, because even on Amazon, I couldn't find the Lily one. You know, they were quite extortionate. This was kind of like maybe 43 Australian dollars, this one. So, and I mean, obviously, you know, I can use it with the things. I've already kind of set it up, and with this is the artwork that you get, the card that you get with this. And what I like about it, this I'm going to stick down because I don't really do much with that, so I'm going to stick that down. I like the way it's really pared back. There's no colors on there. You can put a mood board for the year. As you can see, I've done a big mood board for this, and then I've done a little one to put in my weeks, and I've also done a little one to put in at the end here, 2026. So with this, I've started already decorating because I couldn't help myself. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to track the weather. I'm going to track one historical thing or event or something that's happened on that day. And I'm going to have a journal prompt. I was following, was it my Dandelion Diaries? She was saying that in hers, for every, like, she writes like a journal prompt. And so it's interesting to see how you answer it going forward in the year. So that's what I'm going to use this for. I got the A6 because I thought that was just a good size to work with, for me at least. So yeah, really looking forward to doing that. I wanted to get this one particularly because I just like the dates 26 to 30, because I think that 2030 is going to be a really interesting year. So as you can see, I've got my mood board. I thought that was a great idea. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos on sterling ink, and the one thing I really liked. So sorry about that, guys, and my storage on my phone was full and it stopped filming and I didn't realize it. So what I was saying was the reason why I was attracted to this sterling ink planner was, one, I didn't want the weeks, and two, it's very pared back. I like kind of the layout of it. It's got lots and lots of space for journaling. There's no, you know, quotes, and there's no, it's very pared back. It still has the hours of the days here if you wanted to track. But yeah, lots and lots of space, very kind of like pared back. Now my one, the daily one, doesn't have that extra thing with the goal breakdown and all that sort of stuff. It just has the year at a glance, kind of like a tracker situation, and then it's just got the quarterlies and then the monthlies, and then you go into the daily. It does have a blank page, and I think at the end of each month it does have a blank page which you can use as a mood board or whatever you use it for. I like to decorate it for the month and just write down a focus and stuff like that. And then right at the back here you have got so that's 443, so you got from 444 right to the end here, 479. So you've got like fair few pages there, so like 30 plus 30 less of note paper, or I've just sort of put ideas because I don't know yet what I'm going to use, but I just love it. It's very super floppy, very soft. It will fit Midori clear cover for just a notebook. I tried it, so I've ordered a couple of those, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it in my Galen leather journal wrap cover, which I originally got the first year I started Hobonichiing with my cousin. This again was before I knew any Hobonichi hype, and it was a thing, and that there was a date where, you know, it went live and everyone went and bought and all the things that Hobonichi has. I had no idea. I just saw someone talking about it. I saw someone saying that it was like fountain pen friendly paper. That's all I wanted. I just wanted an excuse to use my fountain pens. Got it. Loved the whole, you know, thing. Blah blah blah. And so I just did get this cover. It's a Galen leather one, but I bought it from a place in Tasmania who are a reseller for Galen leather. But because subsequently in the 2 years, so 2024 and 2025, I've gone with Hans, and they didn't fit in here, so I couldn't use it. So now I'll be able to use it with that. Yay! Yeah, so this is kind of my Hobonichi journey. From the cousin to the Hans slash to the Horn on Soto. I did have this clear cover on here, and unfortunately they just don't fit in this journal. I'm loving that. It's so nice. Yeah, so now I'll be able to get back into that, which is awesome. I also wanted to show you, I have showed this before, this is my Hobonichi drawer pouch. I think it's called Garden, and I did buy this in 2024 to hold my horn because it wouldn't fit in that cover, and then it holds all this other stuff too. So that's my journal because I need extra space to journal. I've got these lovely postcards that I did get from the Makino Botanical Garden special edition in 2024. I think I did get that because in 2024 I glued on and I went a bit grey for 2025 with Hobonichi. I got all this stuff like these little sort of folders which I use as covers for the notebooks, especially just the plain notebooks. I discovered little add-on sticker poucher thingies that you can stick into your Hobonichi and put stuff in. I just didn't get the middle size, which I regret. And yeah, you've got sort of, I've got my notebooks in here. There's all these pockets, you know, you can put whatever. There's a little pen case in the middle there, or you could use it even as a wallet if you wanted to and put your money in there. So I have all my stuff just sitting in there at my desk, and it keeps it all nice and tidy. So that's why I got this. And again, I didn't get this off Hobonichi. I found it actually on Amazon. And then, you know, you can close it, but it just sort of sits really nicely. And it contains everything neat and tidy. So I was saying, so what I really like about this is it's just all pared back, and not quite decided what I'm going to do with this yet. I do kind of use it in in my weeks, I kind of use this as a YouTube subs tracker. So because I'm going to use that for that, don't know what I'm going to use this for. I do use these quarterlies for not tracking any habits, to be honest. I'm not like a big habit tracker, but what I do use those pages for is just to, you know, keep track of people's birthdays, important dates, public holidays, bank holidays, that kind of thing. And then I like to just put a little highlight of that month down the bottom there, and I just kind of decorate the top. So that's what I kind of use those for. And I really appreciate the fact also that this doesn't have, you know, all this. It just has a blank page and just 2026. That's all you need. And did I mention that I'm going to stick down these pages together, because I also do that here. I just stick them down. I don't really need these, you know. So decorate that, then you move into your calendar 2026, and you've got your mood board, which I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put on this side. This I did on Pinterest. You just get some photos and just put them together and do a mood board. So I just created that and then printed it out and stuck it on. Now, no, I don't worship the devil. This is the devil card from the tarot, and it actually really talks about temptation and how we are tethered by our various temptations, and how we should work really hard towards being more aware of what keeps us trapped and how it's of our own making mostly. So yeah, I'm not a devil worshipper. That's just my card for 2026 in the tarot, and this is actually a sign made by Italians against the evil eye. So we just go, yeah. So if someone's trying to, you know, say something horrible or jinx us or put the evil eye on us, this is what we do. And sometimes you will see, if you go to Italy, or if you've ever been to Italy, and you'll see in their car this kind of little red horn hanging from their rear view mirror. It's the sort of sign of the corna. Corna means horns. So what that means is you're trying to keep away the evil eye. In the Aegean and Greece and those places, Turkey, they use this as a symbol against the evil eye. This is from Galen leather. You get this from them when you place an order. And also what I really do like too is, so I kind of like to decorate my months really basically, and this is where I plan. And what I'll do is, you know, just keep a note of what I need to do, and I just decorate it. I mean, I guess it's pretty much the same. It just doesn't have this big blanca there, and it just is sort of very kind of pared back. But I guess it looks like to be the same in terms of space around here and in terms of these squares. Anyway, that's great. Then I don't have the weeks in here. I don't really need it, so that's fine. And then the dailies, let me just get to a blank page. Look at that. Look at all that space. I love it. Yeah, it's none of this, there's no blurb. And yeah, so you just got all this space to journal in, which is fantastic for me. Yeah, I want a place to journal. I want a place to use my fountain pens, and this is great. And then you can sort of, you know, decorate it or non-decorate it, or write there or not write there. But at least if I have it dated, it'll keep me wanting to fill it out. Because there's a danger of, if it's not dated, then I won't feel the necessity to fill it out. So this is really good. You can use it as a little pencil board. And then you get this freebie here that I didn't show. So this is her card. And some freebie stickers, one I've already used, to put up on the front here. And I'm obsessed with this paper. It's a wrapping paper. Look, isn't that pretty? I'm obsessed with it. And just grab it. I've kept it. Some earrings were wrapped in here that my mum bought me when I went to visit her for my birthday. That was really lovely. I went to my mum's, and then my auntie and uncle were there as well. I hadn't seen them for a year, and my uncle has had a stroke. I went up to mum's last, it was the end of April, start of May, and he had a stroke. Yeah, that was very confronting, but it was lovely to hang out with him. I celebrated my birthday, and we kind of all celebrated together those things that we hadn't celebrated together. So that's where I got this, and I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous, and I want to put it everywhere, but I said, calm your farm, Kate. So yeah, I'm super chuffed with this. I'm really looking forward to using it. I think I'm gonna love it. As I said, it's got Tomoe River paper. It's very fine, and it's a little bit see-through. Might be concerning. I've watched videos on people testing the Tomoe River paper, and it seems that this year it's all good. It doesn't have all the issues that they did have last year. I'm absolutely thrilled with this. I can't wait to dig in. Yeah, I'm just gonna love finding all these things to play around with. I'm just gonna really look forward to using this again. This was a gift. This and a fountain pen from my family. My birthday is on the 14th of September, so Hobonichi launches 31st of August, 1st of September. So I'm really lucky, guys, because I get people to, I ask for money. I get, send me my money, and then I can use it to pay for this stuff. And this year I've gone really pared back, to be honest with you guys. I've been really pared back with my fountain pen purchases as well, with my ink purchases. I've been really thrifty. And having said that, I have just recently purchased 2 new pens because I just couldn't help myself, because I really wanted to get some cursive smooth italic nibs from Galen leather. And then I saw they had the Galen X from Agakakan Studio. They had some of them, I think they might be seconds or something, like on sale. So I had to get one of those. And then I got a notebook, a blank notebook to do my swatches and stuff in from Galen leather, because I had some points that I needed to use up. It's so expensive because I have to pay in US dollars, and the exchange rate from, you know, from paying US dollars for us in Australia is rubbish. So on top of that, I have to pay extra. So even with sterling ink, it worked out to be the same price as, you know, getting a horn or, you know, a cousin. Yeah, so it worked out to be the same price, but obviously I had to pay shipping on top of that. And so, yeah, it worked out to be nearly 100 Australian dollars to get the sterling ink journal with shipping. And then the rest of my order, it was pretty cheap. To be honest. So with my birthday money, I was able to purchase all of this. And now I'm naughty and I've bought some pens, which I shouldn't have bought, but hey, you only live once. So I'll talk to you about those when I get them. Just Turnings, I just notified that they've already packaged it. I ordered it last night. Today is Sunday, and he's already got it sorted and sent it to me. And you know, guys, what I didn't realize? I didn't realize that Just Turnings now sells specialty grinds, and I'm so excited. And I should have checked before going to Galen Leather website, which is my go-to website to get specialty grind nibs. And he's got them too. So he's got the Architects, he's got the Cursive Smooth Italics, and he's got broads now, he's got stub nibs, he's got a whole variety of them, and that's super exciting. So that means that I can get them from him now, because I've discovered in my fountain pen journey that it's about the nib. It's about the nib for me. Anyway, I digress. That's another conversation for another day. I've been rambling on enough. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And make sure to like, subscribe, leave any comments down below. Tell me your story, tell me your ideas. Oh yeah, and just give me some ideas on some lovely pink inks that are legible. I need them to be legible. All right, ciao belli.